Well, that was really special, and the magnitude of this team, the cohesiveness of this group, is something to behold. We really appreciate the way they're playing. They're very unselfish. They're giving of themselves, and when they play like that, they're happy. We're happy, and we know that anything that we're going to do, and all of what we're going to do, our destruction would have to come from ourselves. But no one can destroy us because we know what we need to do to be the best team that we can possibly be.
And we're going to go to Arella for a quick opening statement as well. Arella, my first question obviously was how you're feeling. We all saw you go down with an injury, but I assume the answer is okay considering you came up with a triple double at the end. So let us know how you're doing and your thoughts on a triple double.
I'm feeling all right. Just a little shaky. My head hurt. But nothing I haven't experienced in practice. Because my teammates, they definitely prepare me for these moments. They go really hard when they're defending me because they know no other team's gonna make it easy for me. So I'm kind of used to it. But a hit is a hit. Dave did a good job, getting me back into shape.
We're going to go to Tim Califano. The first question, just let them know who you're asking the questions to, please.
Hey, good afternoon, Arella and Coach. I have a question actually for each of you, but I'll start with Coach Stringer first. Coach, I know that you guys have been playing incredibly well the last couple of games, but one thing that's been impressive to me has been your bench play. I know that your starters have played very well, but your bench, in my opinion, has really stepped up very well throughout these games, coming off of the bench, especially some of the younger freshmen who have been able to kind of come in and pick up some good minutes. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that first, how you feel your bench has been playing overall this year.
Well, I think that again has got to come back to um, the input by the upperclassmen, because they're continuing to stress enough the importance of us playing together as a group, and and they not only talk about it, but they've demonstrated it with the way they're playing. And because it's one thing to talk, it's another thing to do. And so the team, the young people, are seeing by the things that the veteran players are doing, and so it's easy to do that. And as soon as we would take them out, they almost know, why. It would be the rotation, but everybody's working hard, extremely hard on the defensive side of it. Everybody understands that, and will continue to work that way. And at the end of the day, it's our veterans that really have demonstrated it, and don't think it's just Arella and T Baby and Taya, because it's Zippy too, because she's just stepped up in a big time way. And so people like Diamond and Liz and the rest of those guys, just try to follow suit and do what they can do. That is, indicative of the way we need to play. But we haven't gone into a game really without the upperclassmen having a tremendous amount of input.
Tim, you had one for Arella too?
Yeah, if I just may just follow up with Arella. Arella, same question for you. I know your bench has been playing very well, and as one of those leaders, how helpful has it been to you as someone who pulls a lot of minutes during the game to be able to know that you have players that can come off of the bench and can help you and work well with the Rutgers offense?
Um, it's great because as you can see with T Baby and what happened to me in the second quarter, you never know what can happen in this game. I went out and I was fully confident in, who was going to come in. It didn't matter. Like, I wasn't worried that the next person who was going to sub in was going to perform or step up. And I think that just goes into the preparation of the bench play. They really work hard, and you see it. And even though sometimes they don't get it, like the freshmen, or the newcomers, they don't get certain things in practice, I know, their intentions our all to be great, and they understand, the power that we have this season, our destiny for this season, and I trust them.
We'll go to Martin with the next question.
Arella, it looked like everyone was really happy about you getting your triple-double and was celebrating it. Before the season, you said that Coach was sharing with you film of Kobe and Paul Pierce and just some of those stars that kind of learned what it meant to really get their teammates more involved kind of later in their career. Can you talk about kind of some of the benefits that you're seeing? Because it seems like you've kind of embraced that.
Yeah. I always wanted to step into that role because I've always been that type of player who can really make plays. Like everybody in the country, they really think I'm just a scorer or whatever. I'm really all around. I'm a very versatile player. I see passes two passes ahead all the time. I'm glad I have people that can convert on it, I know that I can't get where I need to be or want to be alone. I need all 13 of these girls with me on my side, and I got to show them first that I'm on their side. So, it's a 50-50, and I'm just glad they're out here having fun and I'm having fun with it.
We'll go to Dom Savino next.
Hey, Arella, I've got a two-parter for you. I'm going to give you the first half first. What exactly happened when you got hit on that play? Because watching it live, it didn't look good.
So I think the girl the girl from Manhattan, I think she tried to cut, but I had seen there was a skip pass. Well, it was going to be a skip pass, and I seen the arms go back. So I was reading the skip pass, and I think we just, collided like an intersection, and she was coming in full force, knocked me in my neck and a little bit of my head. It was just the whole left side, and I don't know, it kind of just went black for a second, but I'm good. I'm tough.
Okay, so then how did you go from in a world of pain and all of that to back on the court and into triple-double?
Adrenaline. I just, the same thing when I roll my ankles all the time. I like, okay, I feel pain, like, it hurts, but I'll shake it off. Like, I know my adrenaline's gonna kick in, and when I'm in the moment, in the zone, I rarely feel anything. So it's rare to get knocked out like that. But I don't know. I just kept hooping. I was like, if I'm gonna be out here, I might as well perform. There's no reason to be a body. If that's the case, just sub me out. Let me sit out. So I was like, all right, well, I might as well, try to get my teammates involved. I seen I was a little off, so I was like, all right, let's make it happen another way.
We'll go to Sunil next.
Thanks. Coach Stringer, congrats on the win. I said 4 players in double figures, led by Diamond Johnson with 23 points and then Zippy with 19. Can you just talk about them getting off to that fast start, being able to hit their shots behind the arc, and again dominating points in the paint, and then also second chance opportunities as well, Coach?
Well, obviously we're excited about that because we've always had, for example, one person. For example, we've had one person like Cappy Pondexter could carry this team, but it's unfair because she carried it and she didn't have the same kind of help. On the other hand, it speaks volumes about Arella because it's so good for her to be able to demonstrate that she is all of that. She can see, she can pass. As times you've seen her come up and down the floor or start an offense herself. So, and she's in the image of what we would call the Rutgers guards. And I'm sure that that's the reason why so many pro coaches want those kinds of guards, because they're tremendously flexible and they can do it all. If you watch her rebound, if you just focus on her rebounding, you'll see that no fear. She's tracking the rebounds down, and she goes up strong with things like that. I mean, just on the rebounding side, she can play the point, and then that's a tremendous advantage. And I've been told that so many times, and there's it is not, it's not true that everybody has that, but Arella is a different being. She just has that whatever that they talk about, that coaches talk about. She just is. She doesn't believe that anybody is better than she, and that's a tremendous tribute, to her. So we're happy to have her, and now the people that are also catching on is the freshmen, So whether it's Diamond, whether it's oh man. And it's too bad that T-Baby hasn't been able to really get out there and enjoy herself in the same way, because I think really she really has been enjoying herself while she's sitting, but she's waiting patiently until she has an opportunity to play. But this is and genuinely, and I really can't say enough for the enjoyment. I personally feel that Arella, even though I won't know that unless she told me that, but it seems to me that she is really enjoying herself, and it's amazing because there's a camaraderie that's there, and I'm sure that that the players genuinely hope and are excited, for the good that another team member can bring, and I think that's what rubs off on everybody. So with that said, and with the confidence that the players have, whether it's Zippy or Diamond or, who's it? Who's our guard from Florida? No.
Maya.
Yeah, Mael. Yeah, I mean, look, Mael had an incredible, just an incredible game today. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we're really proud of her. She's just stepped up in a big way. So everybody has stepped up. They know what lies ahead, and we're preparing now for what is going to be, a real tough Big Ten game situation.
We'll go to Mike and then one more from Martin to close us out.
I got a question for each, one for Coach and one for Arella. Coach, speaking of ahead, you're going to be playing at Iowa in 8 days, which I'm assuming you'll be traveling in 7 days. So for that week off, due to Corona, are the girls even allowed to go home for a couple of days, or do you need to keep them in a bubble or at least on campus where you minimize their chance of contact?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm sure that most people would say that we should have kept them here, that I should have kept them here. And I pray and I'm hoping that I don't have to regret that, because the team is functioning at an extremely high level right now. We're happy, we're healthy, and everything looks good. But no, I wanted them to go home. I've always believed that everybody should be home for Christmas. And so we subscribe to that. But and now all of a sudden I heard that, there's a different kind of, not a vaccine, but a different level of corona. Yeah, that's much more, I'm concerned about that. But we try to tell everybody, and we're hoping that everybody just stays tight and they keep this shield on. And they keep their distance and wash their hands and do the things that Dr. Fauci's talking about. What is that?
I got a quick question for Arella before my dog goes crazy.
Oh my God. What? You hear that?
Arella, you've been rocking that green hair for about 3 weeks now. Usually you switch it off and give everybody a new look. What's up?
Oh yeah, be prepared. I will be a new super. I don't know if I want to be a hero or a super villain yet, but I'll come back from break with my new do. I'm not sure. So Coach, do not be surprised.
Oh, so
Everyone wanted-
what color are you expecting?
Billie Eilish look rocking there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, just for Coach, I just wanted to ask, in that first quarter, when you see Diamond do what she did, going for 14 points, knocking down threes, I just kind of want your reaction. I know you're in the moment, and I also know you're very familiar with Diamond's potential, of course. But give me a sense of just what your reaction was, really seeing her kind of break out in that first quarter today.
I really wasn't focusing on that. I was focusing on the fact that the ball needed to rotate, and we're trying to play together as a team, and Diamond is great in that respect. I mean, I think that you saw some really sweet passes that Arella had given her, and the same thing with Zippy. So and so what I'm saying to you is that, I mean, it wasn't the fact that the player individually is doing that. It's just that they collectively are together, and when you have a cylinder that's working like a machine, and we come to expect that, because Diamond does know, okay, should that ball have been rotated another time, or no, and if you look at a team like Connecticut, that's what they do. You know what I mean? They move it, and they move it, and they move it until they get the person. And we're comfortable with anyone taking a shot, so whether it's Liz or whomever, it's fine. As long as we move it and get the defense to move, because we understand that's the way we're going to break people down. And so that's what excites me. The only time that any one of us have been talking to Diamond really has been when she wasn't where she needed to be on the defensive side of things. And what I love about her is she is so receptive. She just wants to do the right thing. That's it. She didn't come to be a star. She's just going to be a grateful player that's coming in and doing whatever she needs to do to make us being the best team that we can possibly be.
That'll do it for today. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Arella, and thank you all for being
Thank
here.
you, guys. Thank you.
Part of the
Thank you.
season. Happy
Merry
holidays
Christmas.
to
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
All right. Thank you.